I know they said X and M. Swiss said X and M, but I think Busta and M would be crazy.
Yeah, Busta could battle anybody.
I don't know who want to battle Eminem.
Hello and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to run through in a minute, and as always, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So Relapse just turned 11, and before we dive into the topics at hand, here's a fun fact about Eminem's Relapse. Dr. Dre produced 17 in 20 tracks from the original release, and Relapse remains the top Eminem album in regards to Dr. Dre's involvement to this day, and ironically the album wasn't well received initially, although that looks to have changed in recent times, but for Eminem the damage was already done, which is why you still don't hear Eminem singing praises about Relapse. And now we head to Fat Joe's latest take on Eminem. Fat Joe has highlighted passing up the chance to sign Eminem as the biggest mistake in his career, and with the versus between legends that's been going on, here's what Fat Joe thinks about going up against Eminem.
Yeah, I don't think nobody with Eminem. Nobody.
I think DMX has the same crowd. I think DMX somewhat has the same crowd.
DMX got the biggest hits in DMX got the biggest hits in the world, one of the greatest rappers of all time, legendary, iconic, superhero, and everything I'm saying is understating him. He's bigger than that. But there's something about that white boy and his fans. Nah, bro, you want to see some crack in the internet?
Fat Joe highlights how Eminem's stardom is generational at this point, with listeners from their mid-40s all the way down to preteens who listen to Eminem, and in his opinion, this is one of the reasons why no one can go up against Eminem in a versus hit battle, and he's had the chance to work with Eminem a couple of times, and when they worked on the Lean Back remix, this is what Eminem did.
Eminem's the only guy who sent me the Lean Back remix. He sent me that same verse 30 different times, saying it with a different tone, lighter tone, stop it. Like he wouldn't make up his mind. 30 different takes and verses, and the same verse.
Same verse sent 30 times with different flows, cadence, switching up the delivery with each one. And this doesn't come as a surprise because many who have worked with Eminem have said the same about his work ethics. It has to be perfect, and Bizarre from D12 has commented on this a couple of times, including a story of how one time they took a break from the studio, and when he got back, Eminem had done his verse with the ad-libs and sounded just like him. In the interview, they also discussed Renegade, and at this point, Noriega seems to be the only hip-hop vet who believes Eminem didn't top Jay-Z on that one.
I'm the only guy in the world that didn't think Eminem bodied Jay-Z on Renegade. I did not think that.
But the others don't seem to share that opinion with him. Next up today is about Crooked I, and if you've noticed, Crook's interview with Eminem on his Hitmaker channel can no longer be found on this platform, and the reason for this is even worse. The interview with Eminem was used by a bigger channel, and Crook's channel was deleted because it was assumed that he must be stealing content from the bigger channel, not the other way around, and the entire channel was deleted as a result.
They decided to terminate that whole channel because they feel like we are stealing from the bigger company. This is how they do the independent guys.
And many on social media have contacted YouTube on Twitter to sort this out. One user states, "What YouTube did to Crook's page is a violation of the culture. Someone in head office needs to fix this mistake ASAP. Don't play with the hip-hop culture." And while this gets sorted out, Crook has a backup channel that you can check out at the link that pops up. And one thing that bothers me is that since the channel was terminated, there goes the millions of views and history of the channel. And regardless of how popular you may be on this platform, starting all over is a nightmare. So that will be all. What do you think about Fat Joe's claims that no one can go against Eminem in a versus battle? And it's 2020 and a small minority are yet to admit that Eminem took Renegade. But we all have opinions, so there's that. Eminem is not a fan of the social media thing, so a Verzuz will probably never happen. But if it does, I can only imagine the feels when the rap god instrumental starts playing. A man can dream. Share your thoughts below, find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web, and see you on the next one.